Dear loved one, we are on the eve of New Year's Eve. This time of year, I think it's common that many of us become like accountants, getting ready to emotionally and intellectually close out the year, tally our losses and gains, and reset the books for the new year. Then we dream about the new year, but we never really know what it will bring, and there's a restless tension and a nervous excitement in the air. What sorts of losses and gains are ahead? Nobody really knows. Personally, after years of dancing the night away on such a night, as if to break up the inner tensions about the coming year, New Year's celebrations have become too much for me. I have found that I fully enjoy sleeping in bed when the clock carries us over into the first of the year while listening to beautiful music. I choose to do the exact opposite of excitement, and I relax as much as possible so as to pass into the next year in a dreamlike state. I don't expect the world situation to be much calmer in 2021, and I don't think many of us do. The external chaos only seems to be mounting. Not to sound bleak, but I don't know what else to expect. And so, as usual, I let all future prospects go and focus on working on myself, because that's really the only thing in my control, my thoughts and my behaviors. It happens that our thoughts color our perceptions. So I work on my thoughts. That work trickles over into my deeds, actions, behaviors. And having taken control over my perception by taking control over my thoughts, I see the world is the world, and everything is okay. What helps me shape my thoughts? Principles that I believe are worth my attention. How do we find such principles? By searching, seeking high and low. For me, yoga, as well as theosophy, holds the principles that I believe are worth my attention. I sought these principles high and low for years, and all confusions were set aside when I opened my eyes and found what I was looking for. And the most important thing I continue to do is study those principles, and if they are principles I can align with and implement, then I work on that. I believe that my first responsibility is to work on myself. In taking that responsibility seriously, with time, I am more prepared to help and serve others. But without working on myself first, I am useless. In this way, New Year's resolutions are almost irrelevant. Yoga is a lifetime commitment of ongoing resolutions. I'm starting to sound a little crazy here, but this explains why I'm actively participating in 3 book studies, 1 monthly, 1 biweekly, and 1 weekly, and I want to add a 4th to my schedule. This one you're invited to, and here are the details. A monthly book study for self-transformation, exploring yoga's ethical principles known as Yama and Niyama. We'll meet on Zoom once a month for 1.5 hours on the first Monday from 6 to 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. The cost is whatever you'd like to give. It may go for all of 2021, covering 1 chapter per month. Who might want to join this book study? Someone who is interested in learning more about the foundation of yoga with light reading and group discussion. Wants to connect with others who are interested in yoga beyond the physical. Recognizes the importance of self-development and wants to focus on it using the lens of yoga. Could use a little structure in their day-to-day lives. Wants to navigate their thoughts, emotions, and behaviors more carefully with the goal of development and self-transformation. Wants to study and implement ways of thinking, acting, and being that will improve the quality of life all around. Would like to learn about themselves. Cares about being a person who inspires others through their own example. Thinks real yogis are amazing, and wants to practice yoga in the sense that the yamas and niyamas are the principles that are the prerequisites to the true practice of yoga, going beyond the aspect of physical health and into the aspect of mental, emotional, and spiritual health. And, by the way, all of these directly impact our physical health. Inspiring others to want to study and go deeper into yoga is no easy task. I'm looking to get at least 3 commitments to be able to make this book study happen. You do not have to attend every single book study, though I would highly recommend trying. We will figure out the best way to make up for missed sessions. If you're interested and want to learn more, there's a link in the email that you can click and it will take you to teachable.com where you'll find more information specifically. If you know that you'd like to join, please respond to my email and just confirm with me. Once I know that we have the minimum number of people, again, I'm aiming for 3 other people other than myself, I will notify you through email so you can enroll and use the Teachable platform. This was a long email to close out the year. If you have listened this far, I thank you. And from the bottom of my heart, I truly wish you a Happy New Year. With love, Sandy.